Hello everyone, this afternoon we're coming to you from Delhi Park. You join us for this one-day match between India and Zimbabwe. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me...
Going to bat first, bit of a surprise call. I cannot see the benefit of batting in these conditions, and the bowlers will have a spring in their step.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one. There'll be one run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first run.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep. No!
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Yeah.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep.
4 runs, square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep. No, no, no.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
That's the over. India are 20 for none. Evans from the broadcast end.
Yep. No.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You really can't bowl like that. It got what it deserved.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Really, really good running from these two batters. Played it safe, though, and stuck with 3.
Yep.
Great shot, great timing.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Evans shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Drives and misses everything.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Yep.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Nice.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Yep.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary. A couple on offer here.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Timed it nicely.
Yep.
They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Good return there, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Catch it.
Time that perfectly.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Bowlers!
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Yeah.
Chance to run two.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for four, driven away nicely.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Keeper's in. Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
No!
And that's the half century for this batsman.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Misses everything.
Nice.
Didn't hit that well, very late in playing the shot.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep. No.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yeah.
They'll push hard. Should get back for two.
Some width on offer, but didn't throw the bat at it and just made sure of the cut shot.
End of the over. 3 off it. India are 66 for none.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Good return, back from the deep.
Hey, nice.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yeah.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep. No.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Gill shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
It's a very tidy over, but they're still searching for that first wicket. Maybe it's just around the corner.
Yep.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Catch it.
Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Great shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
Nice.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yeah.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. India are 85 for none. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the broadcast end.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep. Keepers in.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Yeah.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever and picking up good runs.
Catch it.
Super piece of timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep. No! Yep. Keep no!
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. India are 95 for none.
Catch it!
Nicely played.
And that brings up a 100-run partnership for these two.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Wait up.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer. than they expected. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Managed to find the gap beautifully. Not going to waste that opportunity as they head towards the 90s.
Gill has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. There'll be one run here for them.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
That single is just edging the score closer to a century. Looking a wee bit nervous, you've just got to control the nerves and remember to play each shot on its merits.
Yeah.
Could be close.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep. Keepers. Hey, nice bowling.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Yeah.
Straight to the fielder. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep. Bowlers. Yep. Catch.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Keepers.
8 runs added there. India are 118 for none.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
That was good, patient batting. Just waited for it and guided it easily down to third.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whiz past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Great shot there to get the century.
Foot down hard on the accelerator the whole time. That has been a rapid-fire century.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Oh, nice.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Drives and misses everything.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
10 runs added there. India are 128 for none. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Great work.
Yeah!
Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
After a big partnership is broken, it's not unusual to see another wicket quickly. Time to concentrate and get settled.
Catch it.
Perfect technique and placement.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Catch.
Gone!
Yeah!
Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Brilliant shot, that.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Catch it.
Middle that one, great timing.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the chairman's end.
Yeah.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keepers.
A couple on offer here.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Keepers. Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Keepers in. Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Bowlers.
End of the over. India, 159 for 2.
159 for 2.
Catch.
Super
Yep.
shot.
Bowlers.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Great shot. Great timing.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Keepers.
There's a chance if this hits.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Catch.
Times it nicely.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep. Yep.
Collects that one. Simple as you like inside the ring.
Yep.
edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Misses everything.
Nice.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Four runs added there. India are 183 for 2. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack. From the broadcast end.
Yep.
Wow, that's missed the lot. There's trouble here.
Not great work from the keeper there. It's allowed them to rotate the strike.
Yep.
Perfectly timed. Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
Catch. Yep.
Out. Good catch.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like we were moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Done it! The crowd are going wild.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Over. India are 190 for 5.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Wait up.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Some width on offer, but didn't throw the bat at it and just made sure of the cut shot.
Yep.
It's off the body rather than the bat, but gets through for 1.
Yep.
Chance!
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
smeared away. Don't think it'll go all the way.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Yes, bowler.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Timed that perfectly.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep. Catch it.
Nicely played.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite. Good work there on the boundary.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Catch.
Absolutely nailed it.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
17 runs added there. India are 221 for 5. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the chairman's end.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single. Out!
Yeah!
Caught!
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep. Yep.
Patel got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep. Yep.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1. Fantastic catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep. Yep. Catch it.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. India are 230 for 7.
Yep. Yep. Catch it.
Right off the middle of the bat.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Yep. Catch.
Super shot that.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Hey, nice.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yep. Catch it.
That's off the middle of the bat.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Keeper.
Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Yep, yep.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though. Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch. Was able to leave the ball comfortably. And that's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Nice.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yup.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Catch it.
Couldn't have played that any better.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Catch it.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for four, driven away nicely.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Good shot, a beauty.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for four more.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Yep.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Yep. Catch.
Power and precision in that shot.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
Catch it.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely. There'll be one run here for them.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Beaten on the drive.
A little late on that, no run scored. That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep. Catch.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Been some great bowling in this innings so far. Just need one more to really top it off. Super piece of timing.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Catch it.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
That flew to the boundary. This innings is building nicely and now closing in on the half-century.
Catch it.
Nice shot.
Brings up their half-century.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and we'll want to push on from here.
Catch. Yep.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. Really putting the bowlers to the sword for a while there, but it's all come to an end.
Yep.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Catch it.
Great shot.
Keepers.
A couple on offer here.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Still searching for what would be a thoroughly deserved fiver. They bowled brilliantly in this innings.
Catch it.
Timed that brilliantly.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Drives and misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one. Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whiz past the batsman. The umpire says that's the first of 2.
Yep. Yep. Nice bowling.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Hey. Nice bowling.
These are tough balls to face. Very easy just to nick them as it swings in. That one just whizzed past the stumps as well.
End of the over. India are 303 for 9.
Catch. Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Bowlers.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yeah.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, you never knew which way this game was going. A great finish to a super match that had everything.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you soon.